Hey everyone, thanks so much for joining me today. Today I want to talk to you about mindset, and I'm sure this is going to be one in a series of videos on mindset because one, mindset is so important, and also mindset is complicated, if not evasive. When you try to think about it, your mindset shifts, and then you're not quite clear about your ideas about mindset. So there are some books out there on mindset, which I think are very helpful. But as with all of my coaching, I think the most important thing is that you learn how to implement it in a way that works for you. So I feel that my coaching specializes in effective strategies that one might consider baby steps that you can implement every day without breaking a sweat, that effectively change your life. So very transformational coaching. That's my goal. And so I've had a lot of success working with people's mindsets. And so I'd like to talk to you about how I do it or how I think about it and how you might work with your own mindsets in your own life and implement some changes. So in order to begin to work with a new mindset, you first have to figure out what mindset is running the show currently. So whether you are thinking about a challenging conversation that's coming up and you're worried about it and you're planning for it, or you have a speaking engagement and again, you're worried and planning, or you're thinking thoughts like, I'm not good enough, or people are going to judge me. Or even if you have, elements of social anxiety that you're dealing with every day, you might go inside and consider what mindset is running the show. And really, it's as simple as taking a moment, taking a few minutes, taking a half an hour to have some time for self-awareness, self-reflection. Just allow yourself to be quiet. Listen to the voice that's in your head when you think about this event or this upcoming program or facilitation, whatever might be on your calendar. And listen to the voice. What is it saying? What are they saying to me? What are these little voices saying to me? And most likely you'll hear a negative voice, a voice of judgment, of self-criticism, of guilt, of shame. For whatever reason, that's how we're programmed to protect ourselves from doing things that have not worked out so well in the past or might put us in a dangerous situation for our psyche. So taking a few minutes to pause, sit in silence, and listen. When I think about this talk that I'm giving, this presentation that I'm giving, what voice begins to chirp in my mind? It could be, I'm not good at this. It could be, nobody understands me. It could be, who am I to deliver this information? It could be, everyone else is so funny and likable, and I'm just not. It could be, I'm not good at these things. Did I already say that one? That's a common voice. And sometimes it's a voice in my head as well. I teach you these things because I work with these things. And so once you've identified a few of the mindsets that are chirping in your mind, talking at you as you are trying to accomplish new things, try new things, push your edge a little bit of experience. Our psyche doesn't like that. That's unsafe. It's unknown territory. Write them down. And there could be quite a few voices. You might identify some voices from your community, your environment. Maybe your boss said something. Maybe a colleague gave you some unsolicited feedback, as they often do. Maybe it's the voice of your parents. Maybe it's the voice of your sibling when you were younger. You can most likely identify where these voices are coming from or why they're here. This might be just helpful for you to know, to differentiate, oh, that's not me speaking. That's somebody else's voice that's in my head. So that's step number one. Identify what voice is there. And then, very simply, you can think about just flipping that voice, turning that voice around, and saying something that's quite the opposite of that criticism or that judgment, that sentiment. But it also has to be something that's authentic to you, that you believe in. So you might do the shift of, I'm not good at this, to, I am good at delivering information in a methodical and succinct way. So you might have noticed that I shifted my focus to what I am good at as opposed to what I'm not good at. So doing the reverse of my negative mindset. And then also adding on additional details, the nuance for the situation that makes it feel right, authentic, precise, and truthful. We can't tell ourselves a mindset that is untrue for any length of time and have it stick. I might use the mindset, I'm a badass, and like maybe I believe that I am, and I actually do believe that I am a badass, but not everybody does, right? I'm the coolest kid on the block. That would not be something that I believe in. So it might work for a second to increase my adrenaline and get me super psyched and positive about something, but ultimately it would tailor off and therefore it wouldn't be long lasting. We're looking for sustainable mindset shifts that can help you to step into a new perspective of yourself and what you're trying to accomplish, the risk that you are stepping into, that you are going to be taking soon. So do this exercise for whatever situation's coming up, do the opposite, but find that authentic piece that makes it true for you. Then we have a bit of a gut check at the end with these mindsets. Once you've defined what your new mindset is, say it out loud. If you say it out loud and you feel your heart, you feel some energy here in your chest, you feel like your chest lifts a little bit, like you're proud, this feels true, it makes you feel positive, it kind of lifts your spirit, gives you a smile on your face, you got the right mindset. That's it. That's the gut check. If you do that and nothing happens, flat. You got to keep going, keep kind of digging into how can I make this more precise? How can I make this more inspiring, more powerful, more true for me? Once you have the gut check that says yes, you're good to go. Say your mindset out loud before jumping into any challenging situation. In fact, the more you say it, the more powerful it's going to be, the more it's going to be integrated into you, your psyche. So say it at least once a day. Say it 3 times a day if you can do it. If you're riding your bike or driving your car, say your mindset out loud so that it really begins to be the way that you are programmed so you can step into your power even in challenging situations. Hope this was helpful. Thanks so much for watching.